Good, good. Hello. Welcome. We're doing more Vampyr tonight. I've been enjoying this game so far. Raven says, hey, Liquor, I'm glad you're on. Hey, good to see you. It's been a while. Yes, I'm starting to start an hour earlier because, the little one's school year starts tomorrow, so I gotta be up a lot earlier than normal. So I'm starting to stream for an hour earlier, and I'm trying to cut my streams down to only 3 hours instead of 4 or more. But yes, welcome. Good to see you. I didn't see you in the list, but yes. So it's Vampyr tonight. It's been going good. Makes me feel like I'm playing Sherlock Holmes, even though I've never played a Sherlock Holmes game. I've seen some other people stream them, and this seems a lot like it. It's more talking and stuff like that than combat. But yeah, it's been good. Raven says I had to leave my friend's stream. Really got infuriated and looking for someone else to go to, and here you are on. I'm glad. I'm happy to help. I'm sorry you got infuriated at your other friend's stream. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so I think that's about it. Oh yeah, my beard maiden was acting up at the end of the stream last night, but I think I've got that sorted out. So yeah, all is good. All is good. Yeah, let's just get into it. Wireless controller disconnected. Indeed. What do I have my volume on? Let's see. It's pretty loud. Pretty loud. Should be good. We shall see. Yep. It's loud enough. Oh. Crap.
Oh! You! Slave girl! I told you to fetch me more wine!
Yes. Go! Right over there by the skinny statue. Alright. That should be good for my camera, I think. Alright. Good deal. Good deal. Vince says Jack Black. Jack Black the best. Yes. Agreed. Alright. I gotta remember what I was doing. Investigate that dude. I was stuck here, wasn't I? He's a level 12 and I'm only a level 10. Dang! Ah! Where are you going? Butthole. Alright. It seems like they would be guarding something, but they're both pretty low level. How do I... That ain't it. There's a large beast in there. And a gunner. I feel like, though, I've already done all of this. Yeah, I was stuck here. I can't figure out how to get in here.
I cannot enter.
Yeah. Knocking on that door doesn't do anything. And I think there's a lady over here. Yeah. What the deuce? Just went in a circle. Use that circle. Oh. I guess this was it. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Serious in Whitechapel. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks pretty serious. Keep out. Yeah. Haven't I been here already? Maybe not. I definitely would have looted all this. That's where I came in. Okay. Dead inside. $14. It's way out of my range. No, I don't need any more of those. That's the right way, though. Oh, man. I think they're gonna kill the shit out of me. Ow. Woof. Oh, I should have bit him. Good God, I need more stamina. It's terrible. Oof, I made it. Hooray. Alright. Did. Got some more doors. Let's try. No, I can't go in there. No. No. Only this one, eh? Ah, it takes me outside? Dang it. Whoa. I didn't want to go outside. What was I done in here? Yeah, that's... No. That's not what I want at all. Alright. Back we go. That's just ammo. Okay. Now let's level up. 1780. So now I have one of everything except these. I don't think I can have them yet. No, because I keep spending all my money. That's alright. Just wait. Why are my eyes all red? What? I killed him. Oh yeah, I did. He was a dick. I don't care. Treatment for bronchitis. Fatigue, migraine, and anemia. Fences killed them all. Yeah. I don't know. It's That's not really how I roll, Finn. That's how you roll. That's true. That is true. True. Okay. 6059. Didn't I already talk to that guy? Maybe not. You know, I should have made that medicine. Let me do that real quick, like make the medicine for these peoples. Make the neighborhoods better. Yeah. Say the state of the district is serious. Wait, hold on. Alright, so 1, 2. Two fatigues, 1 migraine, 1 anemia, 1 bronchitis. One anemia. I still can't make that. Yeah, how do I? Well. 2 fatigue, 1 anemia, 1 migraine, 1 bronchitis. Yeah, that potassium permanganate is hard to come by, to be honest. Do I have to do really? I gotta do a once each? Oh look, there's all my stuff I needed. Oh Lord. Alright. I know I need 2 of these. I don't understand why it won't let me. Oh, because I need 15. Should I not have done that? Whatever. I'll get more. Maybe okay. Alright. Let's go spread the healing. Alright, let's go heal some peeps. What up, friend?
You again? What do you want this time?
I want to
Can
help
I
you.
offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is
Oh,
a
I think
thin
I'll give it
line
to
between
you.
pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then.
Hippocratic
It's not like I
oath.
don't appreciate the gesture.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Where's the other man?
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Goodbye for now,
He's not
Mr.
the
Lewis.
one.
Be other way this week, Joe. Oh, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You paid one way or another.
Harry's up there. How did I get in there? I don't think he'll answer.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure.
Oh,
Sure.
this isn't the same door.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Alright.
Is there
What the heck?
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom. So you only hurt people because you care about me? Is that it?
Don't be such a brat. I do what I must to provide us with food and medicine, that's all.
Mum would never have let you bully an old friend like Mr. Lewis. Shame on you.
Harry, I'm your father and I love you. But don't you ever speak to me like that again.
What? You're gonna beat me too?
Jesus. Give me patience. You again? What do you want this time?
Why is your relationship with your son so difficult?
Harry and I are so different. Sometimes I wonder if he's my own blood. Seems he's ashamed to be my son.
Why not change that then? If you used your strength to do good, perhaps Harry wouldn't feel that way about you.
How dare you tell me what I should or shouldn't do with my boy?
He's
Who
so
the fuck
small.
are you to interfere like that?
I mean no harm to your family. But if you want my advice, this is no place to raise a child.
No matter where we live, Harry will always be sick and frail. At least here, I'm respected. And no one will ever dare touch him.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
He's a level 8.
Better go home, sir. Are you bloody stupid?
Ow. 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 Jesus. Dick. Oh boy. Wait. Oh, there's nothing there. I can't get through here either. The fuck?
We have to stop it!
Ow. Goodbye.
It's locked, all right.
I can't get over there no matter what I do. There's no jump button. Other than my little phase jump, whatever. It's nothing. Yeah, this is where I was stuck before. I can't figure out how to get in there.
Improvement by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
The walls of your home will not protect.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Mm-hmm.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
I've been touched by God's grace. I am perfectly healthy.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Okay then. I can't go through there.
Come when you will all be judged for your sins. Even now, he judges your words and actions.
Just wanted to make sure there's not.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
If no one stops it, this epidemic could turn into a scourge. It may kill more people than the war itself.
Yes, this is another kind of war, but just as deadly. History will judge us all for what we did and what we did not.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
Dang.
I will see you later. Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Would you like me to revive you? Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick, though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
I need 2 of those.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
So I need 2 fatigue medicines. Yep. Fatigue.
It's locked.
I don't know.
You still want more from Christina?
When we spent the night together, my wallet went missing.
Are you calling me a thief? I don't have your stupid wallet.
I know you. You're a nice girl. Can't we solve this amicably?
No, I don't think so. And if you think you know me just because we share the bed together, you're just a lousy and arrogant journalist.
Okie dokie.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, man.
I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye, then.
Okay.
I cannot enter.
You're not gonna let me open this door? Guess not. It's locked.
Hello again, miss.
It said I got a new hint for her, but... Oh, yeah, there.
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well. Goodbye, then.
14. Ow. Light me on fire, will ya? They're not usually alone. 16. Ew. Oh no! I didn't realize they were gonna gang up on me like that. Wow. Oh yeah. They got me pretty good. I must admit. Probably didn't belong in that area, if I had to guess. Alright, well.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman.
16 was pretty rough.
You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe?
I can't believe. Stupid clowns come back. What's that dude even doing? Jerk. I tried to dodge that. Oh, fucking prick. Ah. Ow.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside.
Look, what? Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
Easy, boys. Steady, boys. Got one of them here. Take a breath of this. He's dead. Die.
Guess I didn't realize I could just smash those things to get them out of my way. Thought I saw something in here. I guess not. No, yeah, that is the way. You bitch.
Cheap price, good quality.
This
Come
all
on,
just
take a
keeps
look.
leading
Don't
me
be
back in
afraid.
a circle. Son of a bitch.
There's nobody here.
I mean, there might be somebody there. Just don't want to answer.
Typical Americans. This is why we don't allow you now. Beer fest.
Yeah.
You get a few drinks and your becomes a dirty hell.
Yeah. You should go back to your strip malls and drink your Zimas and Smirnoff Ices. Yeah. And then you can punch each other's ceilings. Yeah. Und do some.
Okay, need 2 of those. Can actually make one. Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna level up and then I have enough to get an ultimate. Fancy that. Yes. Fatigue, which I'm about to cure that. Migraine. Anemia. Bronchitis. Migraine, anemia, and bronchitis. I can make those. Well, I don't think I can make the migraine one. The other ones I should be able to. Yeah, I have one. Yeah. Won't tell me where any of the people are, though. There's only 2 ways to get in there by the map.
When science failed you, this elixir will give you faith.
Nope.
Again.
I can't help with this.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
Locked.
Typical Americans. This is why we don't allow you now. Be fast.
Yeah.
You get a few drinks and your unju becomes a dirty hay.
You should go back to your strip malls and drink your Zimas and Smirnoff Ices. Then you can punch each other silly.
Welcome, Hammy.
Proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Ham says playing some slashy bite. Indeed I am. Still stuck in the same place I was last time. It's good times. Fighting the same dudes over and over again.
I'll put an end to you!
But at least I'll
Murdering bosses!
gain a lot of experience. Can't go that way. Can I just... Nope. It's locked. Can't go that way. Yeah, because all I remember was going to the church to talk to someone, then to the cemetery to find a lockbox, and going back to talk to Darius. Well, it wants me to, like, watch him do something. And I can't get through these gates to do that. God dang it. God dang it. Ham says you have to observe him having a conversation with that chick. I know. And I have to do it from a certain spot. I can't find the spot. All the gates are locked. Really? It's supposed to be done outside because you can't get into a few steps afterwards. I guess I just have to figure out where. But I am looking for these people I made this medicine for. I just gotta fight my way back there. I don't think so, Scooter. Ow. He did get me after all. Jerk.
One near, I know it. No civilians allowed, sir. This was mine. Filthy fucking beast!
Screw all you guys. So there's gotta be an eavesdrop spot, yeah? I'd like to find these people again. But I think I just went in a big fat circle. Nah. I'm going the other way. I mean, I could fight him and win, but I've already fought him like 6 times. Kind of tired of it. Okay, good. No, not good. I'm back here again. Oh, here she is.
Good evening,
Help her
Christina.
with this.
Change your mind, Mr. E?
Fences maybe up above you. Maybe, I don't know.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
My medicine is free.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Did you steal Clayton Darby's wallet? Tell me the truth, Christina.
Of course I stole it. But I never thought he would come back to look for it.
Why did you do it? He seems to trust you.
For a time I thought he was different from other men. In the end, he just wanted to sleep with me. Same as the others.
Perhaps Clayton is different. Maybe you two should talk. A conversation couldn't hurt.
I know what I am and what people call me. I sleep with men for money. If I can accept that, why can't he? No. My future is with the ones I love, not with Clayton Darby.
The ones you love. The money you stole is not for you, then.
My
She
brother
got
is
kids.
still in our
Oh, damn.
hometown in Romania. I am the only one who can
So
buy
sad.
him a ticket to England.
Why would you want to bring him here?
Tell me, Christina, is it worth risking your health and your life for your brother's safety?
He's the only family I have left. I had to leave Romania without him. I can't be happy until he is near me again.
I understand your concern.
Yeah, I'm just going
I
around
spent
healing
many months
people
away from my family when I
because
served
it
on the front
increases
line
the
in France.
quality
Every
of the
time I
towns.
write to him, I fear I won't receive an answer. It kills me to know he is still there.
England is perhaps not the best place in the world to live at the present time. Are you certain it's worth the sacrifice?
You think you know it all because you fought in the war. But my brother is no soldier.
I know. We all understand the risks to soldiers, but we don't necessarily recognize the civilian casualties caused by these conflicts.
Yes, wars are decided by rich men who will never take the risk of being shot, raped, or maimed.
Does your brother know what you do to earn the money to bring him here?
Don't be simple, of course not. And he must never know. Everything will be different once he is here with me.
Never ever know.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Alright. That guy's fine. There we go. What's up, buddy?
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation?
Yes, your
If you persist in
investigation.
investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, Clayton, do you really think this young woman stole your wallet?
Christina? Yes. I recently met her. A nice girl, despite her questionable conduct.
How exactly did you meet Christina?
During my investigation, I offered my hotel room to her to rest and get away from the street.
And what happened?
The next morning, my wallet and my watch had disappeared. I suppose that's what you get for being a good Samaritan.
If you are going to sleep with a lady of the night, Clayton, I would advise you to be cautious.
I can't really be mad at her, though. She's just trying to survive. She doesn't have many options.
Was it wise to become so intimate with a woman you were supposed to interview, Clayton?
Maybe it was. But I have learned to look for the inner truth and beauty in people.
You're right. I know little of your situation. What can you tell me about Christina?
She is very sensitive. So nostalgic about her country. I saw her cry once because she'd lost a precious souvenir from her homeland.
What was it?
A scarf her brother gave her before she came to England.
Why are you so concerned? You seem to have something on your mind, Mr. Darby.
That we could make peace if I could find it and give it back to her. But I'm afraid she lost the scarf somewhere during her night shift.
Night shift.
Do you know that Christina is hoping to pay for her brother to travel to England in the near future?
I see. No, she didn't tell me that. But that explains many things.
Do you believe she will ever see her brother again?
As long as the war rages in Europe, I'm afraid her chances of seeing her brother again are slim to none.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Who else was there? I did them too. Did him. I can't do the migraine. I can do that one. But he's a dude I'm trying to watch.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be feisty.
Alright. That's all I can do for now. Unless I need to talk to her.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
No, lady. Dang it. I
Goodbye,
was hoping
miss.
she'd tell me where she
Take
might
care
have
of
lost the
yourself
scarf,
as
but
best you can.
guess not. Alright, let's go back.
Take a look. Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good quality.
Okay, so here it is. But there's no red spot. There's supposed to be a red glove at my feet, wherever I'm supposed to be. To watch him. And I can't get in through either of these doors. Unless it's been right under my nose. No, because nobody will answer this door.
There's no one in.
Oh boy. That's what I'm saying. It brings me to right here. But I can't do anything from here. And yeah, I can't help you. I can't do anything from here either. This is locked as well. I don't know where I get the migraine medicine recipe, but maybe I get it further along. There's something right there, but hell if I know how to get there. Fences go back to the gate on the left from the house. Okay. I can do that. Hey, if while you're looking, you could see when I get the migraine stuff, I'd be interested to know that as well. If you get a chance. No biggie, if not. Alright, I'm here. I mean, I already checked if there was anywhere I could go over it. There's just not. There's somebody I can loot. Oop, I can go up here. Oh yeah, I'll take that rat.
I have this thirst for blood.
Gimme. Although I think I've been up here and it's not helpful. No. Use a circle. Fun says your vampire senses will track Darius as he exits the house. Can you eavesdrop through the gate? Through the one that I can't see through? I mean, I won't even know when he's there. If you mean the other gates that I can see through, no. Not that I've found. Unless it's this other gate and I have to wait. Not this one. Well, maybe. I don't know. He just doesn't. He never moves. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe it was that easy. I feel pretty dumb. I just had to wait a little bit longer. And everything would have been fine.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just the
Ben
friend
says
of
you
that
said migraine
stray
meds,
poet
right?
who is always
Yes,
about.
the recipe for it. I have a few people that have migraines, but I don't have the recipe for it. And I don't know if that's just something
from that journalist.
You know, I don't get until
Clayton
later,
Darby.
or if
Is
I
he
need to
still
go
asking
find it,
questions?
or what. And says overthinking, we
I
all
saw
do
him
it.
drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
I want to talk to you, man. I got some medicine for you. Maybe he'll answer the door now. Ham says the journalist is in the church. Fen says, do you have the recipe already? I don't. That's what I need. I need the recipe. Well, I'd have to be at a bench to show you, but yeah.
I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
No! I just want to give you some medicine, man. Dang it. Alright. Let's go. Ham says he'll tell you about the lockbox, which will lead you to the cemetery. Ben says you need to save Dorothy. Also, it's further in. I gotcha. I'm gonna go. Where are you? Oh yeah, this is a journalist. I guess not the right. Yeah, this is. Wait. Clayton Darby. That's this guy.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Yeah.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago,
Ben
he
says there's
unexpectedly
2 ways
did.
to get
I
it.
followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away
Wants
from
it.
his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Trying to heal all the people. You know, even if you were going to kill everyone, from my understanding, you're better to heal them first and then kill them. You get more. You sensed me! Dick. Chode. What happens when I do this? Oh, snap! What just happened? I don't know. I killed a bunch of people. Fences. One is how Ham said, the other is the way I said. Oh. Well, thank you both. I appreciate y'all. You're doing good work, you guys. Can I unlock this now? Oh, no, I guess not. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Find Dick in the area. Where are you? Where are you, Dick? That's probably him, eh? Alright, well, there's nothing to loot. Can't go that way, so. Onward. What do we got? A bunch of nothing, and then this guy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some
So
kind?
you're a crazy
I'm a poet,
person.
sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Do you need medical attention?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
What do you need?
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern.
But I'll take this medicine anyway.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism
If
and
you
vivid
say so.
paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid. Of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty.
It looks like that guy that
Muse, the wonderful Camellia.
played
What can you
Harvey
tell
Dent.
me about Camellia?
Not
I
much.
don't recall the
That's
actor's
the beauty
name,
of it.
but he kind
She
of
can't
looks like
speak,
him.
you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Fences Aaron Eckhart. Oh yeah, he was in Game of Thrones too, right? Right? He was the brother.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she
Fences,
still
no,
be
that's a
my
different actor.
wild
Oh, okay.
flower of Whitechapel?
But they
if
do
she
look
moves uptown?
similar, right? Like, I'm not totally off base.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can
Is
be
it a
so
different
dull,
man? I'll
don't you
have to
think?
look at pictures of them side by side. It's been a long time since I've watched Game of Thrones too, so I could be part of it too.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in the city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay, then.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Camellia. Well then. Ben says I sent you what they look like in Discord. I will check it out at my next opportunity. What's up, lady?
Hello again, miss. Tell me about Richard Nivicott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Still won't talk, eh?
Very well. Goodbye then.
Okay. So now, all I'm missing is him and him.
There's safer places to be than here.
You shut your mouth before I go over there and kill you. Find the mailbox. Oh, that's a trash can.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
That was not a mailbox. That was a trash can. But sure, man. Whatever. Let me in!
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Come over here, you stupid old man.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think
You're
you
welcome.
do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute.
I do not believe...
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Give me the money. You don't need it, crotchety old goat.
It's locked.
Ham said that the journalist would tell me about the lockbox, but he didn't. He didn't tell me about a lockbox. There's two in here, but one of them's locked and the other one didn't have a recipe in it. Unless the lockbox is out here. That's right, dang it. No more locked doors. That's locked. I'm just gonna take all their supplies. Don't mind me. You don't need it. Cody. Do you need help?
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
They give me these other options, but I can't use them.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Ah, balls.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
To the heart. I guess that's not good. Sounds like a flat line to me.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
You a bitch, Crane. I guarantee you if I picked the other option, he still would have died anyway. Already looted everything, so...
What do I owe this courtesy?
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Interview with the vampire. New citizens available to kill. What the shit?
This one stinks already.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here! Oh, Christ! This one's mine! Murdering bastard! I'll send you back in the
Oh, jeez. Really? God dang it!
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. Yes?
Anything different?
Tell me...
I do not
No.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
I don't think I got a recipe from that. It's fine for me.
Good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Guess I should just go back to the hospital.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Barrett. You paid one way or another. Please, Joe.
House. Yeah, I'm just gonna head back.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
It's a leech! Kill it!
This is despicable.
He's dead!
Okay. I have at least one. Sweet. Okay. Disappearances in Whitechapel. Is critical now? I healed all of them and they're still... I don't know who that is. Whatever. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta use the bathroom. Be right back. Okay. Ugh.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
I mean, there's not another door, so.
Kill him, boy!
Oh, shit.
Die, burning!
Ah,
Cross
crap.
the leash, boys! Die,
Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
You're a fair young
says welcome back. Thank you, Snakes. Appreciate that. God dang it. They just keep coming. Don't you dare heal yourself. Ah. Oh. There we go. Good boy. Nothing on their dead bodies, eh? What's this other way then? Nothing. Okay. Wait. Nope. Fatigue. One fatigue. One headache. I can't do anything about. 2 headache. A migraine. Cold. And another headache. I think I can do something about the cold. Oh, I can do the headaches. It's the migraines I can't do. One, 2. Three headaches. Alright, yeah, I can't do anything for them. Fatigue is all I can do. And I thought I already treated him. Definitely once before, for sure.
This daily routine.
side, Dr. Reed.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
So even
Do
after
you
I
need any
heal
help?
them, they
I'm afraid I may, sir.
still get
I
sick
don't mean
again.
to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Maybe there's no point. I mean, I guess. Alright. No.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Don't waste your time with me.
That was a waste. And I guess I just completely missed where I needed to get the migraine medicine, because I surely didn't get it.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad?
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Okay.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone. But it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Okay.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Nope. Can't help you, Betty. I got no headache medicine.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
There's headaches everywhere.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
Smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Oh, that's not the same thing. Okay. Still not stable, but that's because I can't heal any of these headache people. I think I can heal him, but anyway. That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna call it. Ooh. I gotta be up early, take the little one to school in the morning. But yeah, we're trucking right along in this. I just gotta find that migraine recipe and continue on with the story. I did pick up a few other side quests to do that I'll probably work on next time as well. Fence has loads of fun there, yes, always. Back to school indeed. No fun. It looks like tomorrow we're starting Spider-Man, Miles Morales. So that'll be fun. I had a lot of fun with the last Spider-Man. So, and it's nice that we played that one first so that we lead right straight into this one. So, should be good. It'll be a good time. yeah. Yeah, it should be good. For sure. Finn says for sure, for sure. Yes. I say that a lot, I know. As always, I just want to thank everybody that came out to watch. I appreciate y'all. And my mods. I appreciate y'all for being here as well. I do... Snake says you have a great night. Heart you and everyone. Thank you, Snakes. Right back at you. I do rotate my games every night. So if anyone is ever curious on what I'm going to be playing the next night, I am on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on, and I post updates there. I update my Twitch stream schedule every Sunday, so that's always up to date as well. And I am also on Discord, so if you're ever curious, you can find all of that information there. I post my my lineup on Discord as well. I posted the link there in case anyone's into that. But either way, I appreciate y'all being here, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. So until then, later.